the electric XP. Is it worth it? After 408 miles. But I have noticed in other people's videos they have talked about how this is not right. So I'm probably around 600 miles. So after ridden 600 miles, let's see, what do I don't... Okay, so when you guys first get the bike, be careful on the brakes. Use them gently, especially the back brake. My back brake doesn't really work now. Even when it's fully going, it's pretty trash. I'm gonna have to make them tighter probably. Again, I already did. So that was my fault, not Electric's fault. Also, if you guys saw my last video, these straps were undone and they were dangling. Don't do that. That was my fault. You can definitely get them stuck in one of your spokes and then they will probably tear off. Or if it gets caught in your chain, which somehow it didn't yesterday, so that was good. Also, I never mentioned this in any video. This right here, that's the motor in the bike. And so far, I've ridden it in rainy-ish weather, not full rain. Don't do that, because obviously these, like screen and the wires and everything, it's not meant for that, so don't do that. So this is my fault again. When you first get the bike, I would definitely recommend seeing if your chain is fully right with your gears. When I go up to 6th gear, it usually skips, and when that happens, if I go to 7th gear, it'll sometimes skip. And then if I go down gears and then go back up, sometimes the 6th one will work and then the 7th one won't work. So, again, my fault. Everything still works perfectly fine. Let me get the little light on the front. Obviously, it's very bright right now. I'm not gonna see it that well, but got a light on the back. Bike is pretty muddy, even with the mud guards on it, but that's because obviously riding it in dirty weather. But I would say this is definitely worth it. I will leave how much it costs now. But just make sure when you guys first buy this, make sure everything, all the wires are in and connected. All the wires down there, just make sure everything's connected. And make sure all the bolts are good. Make sure that you have this right here. Make sure you have that all the way slipped in. See how I can do that? That makes the whole, here, let me show you. Let's see if I can get it. There we go. And then this goes down like this. And then that's like the folding process. Make sure that's all the way in every time. Also make sure that this is tight and what is your preferable height, because this definitely goes up a lot. Like it can go all the way up here. And your seat, same thing. The seat post goes all the way down there, so you can make that super tall. I have it pretty short. I probably should have it higher, but this is just, I like to cruise on this bike, so. And these tires, the way that I made them, so when I'm riding in snow, snow will get stuck in here, but when it's melting, it won't drip down on that, which doesn't really matter, because usually you're not going to get that wet unless you go in deep puddles. So, I would definitely say this is worth it. So, I just got a bunch of snow in my boot. This is what I get for not wearing snow pants in slushy snow. And I would recommend not riding it in slushy snow, because as you can see, I just slide out the whole time. And don't use the brakes either. You just slide out. Look at the yard now. This is what I'm talking about. All you do is slide around. Look at these. Look at these tracks. I made a figure 8. Going all around the yard, drifting. It is fun though, but I already fell very easily already 2 times. As you can see, fell right there. Fell over there somewhere. But yeah, it is a lot of fun, but I don't know if I would do it if I were you. This is a very expensive bike you got here. Right here, guys, is where I wipe out. But sadly, you can't see it. But hey, look at this. There's a spot right here. If you guys saw yesterday's video, we tried climbing up that with just a throttle. Today I'm gonna try with the throttle and the pedal assist. So we're gonna try to make that. And there's less snow, but it is slushy, so. And we got this clear spot, which was not clear yesterday. So let's see if we can make it. Oh, we made it! Woo. Let's try to go down without crashing. Alright guys, so we started with 54.7, which is the max battery. Now we're at 53.9. It goes down to I think 40. Never tested it, never gone that low. So that's how much battery I used out in this cold weather and the snow. So hope you guys liked the video. Like and subscribe. And as always, peace.